Hello, everybody. Welcome to my channel, African Entrepreneurs Post, where I will be talking to prominent or upcoming entrepreneurs and already existing entrepreneurs from the African continent, sharing their journey, their experiences, and asking them real questions about where they see themselves, how they're managing in this COVID hit period that has seen everybody struggle. So having a conversation and letting you meet the personalities, sometimes behind the scenes, when it comes to the music scene. So I'll be talking to producers, I'll be talking to artists, I'll be talking to business oriented people, farmers, anybody who's doing something positive on an African note, and on the continent, and maybe outside the continent as well. So be sure to subscribe. This week I started off with one of my very close friends. I tried to be professional with this interview, but it was difficult. We were just catching up because we never talked business before. We'd never talked serious business before. So it was an opportunity for me to interview DJ Marcos, a very interesting guy because he's versatile, he's talented, he knows the music. He is responsible for artists like Aishan. He managed Aishan when he started the Kure Kure song, which became a hit. And now he's working with some brand new artists. So you've got Kanta, who's another artist on his books. You've got Kruger, who he's working with as well. And the one I'm most excited about is a young female that is, new to the industry. I think she's got bags of talent. She had a single just released this week, and the video will be up on YouTube on Monday the 6th, which is today. So see the links below. Follow Illicit Records, which is DJ Marcos company. And please do watch the interview. You won't be disappointed. It is quite interesting. It's positive. Stay blessed. My name is Lionel Makunde, and I'm just trying to be positive and spread the love, man. So please subscribe and like and share as much as you can. Thank you.
What kind of man is gold? The man who's lost his culture and his face. The man who's given up all he was meant to be, just to make the world around him feel bold. Simbamkaka usaungamana, cheo kila njia yawapamba utakuona kachana. It's gonna be a long way, still I gotta make it someday. Talk about change, new way, from nothing to something, I'm headed to the top. Yeah, yeah, what you know about way? Shakaitika, Sara, what you know about? I'm 100 miles away, the plains of Africa, looking for the right one. Thinking maybe I'll find out, but you be my one.
Yes, 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 yes. DJ Marcos, DJ Marcos, DJ Marcos. How are
Yo,
you,
what's
man?
up?
How are you?
I'm good, homies. How are you?
I'm good, man. Welcome, welcome, man. Welcome to African Entrepreneurs, man. Post. You're the first one, man. Pilot project. You're the first man.
Yes, I'm your first one, man.
Yeah, bro. First one, bro. If it fails, bro, I'm blaming you. I'm not even gonna joke about this, man.
Come
But
on, you're not
you know,
serious.
I'm serious, bro. I'm not even joking, bro. You're the first person, man. We're putting on the map, and we're saying, you do some amazing work. And I thought, who best to just talk to, man, and have a conversation, and so that people can see who the DJ is, who the man is, man. Talk to them and tell them. So, first question, man. First is first. How are you doing, man, in these COVID times, man? How you keeping?
Man, it's tough. It's tough. It's tough, especially when you're in Zimbabwe, man. It's tough, but we are hanging on, man. You know how it is in Zimbabwe. Yeah.
Resolve
I've
it.
heard someone say you actually need to write on your on your resume that on experiences you have to say, I've lived in Zimbabwe. Should be required. It should be written as an experience. Just living in Zimbabwe, man.
That goes on your
Ex-
CV, yeah. Okay, resilience at its best, man. But no, as long as you're well, man, that's what we want to hear, man. And so who's DJ Marco, man? I'm gonna be frank with you with this interview, man. I want to know the man himself. Who's DJ Marco? Why was I playing those songs before we start this thing? So tell us, man, who's DJ Marco, man? What does he do, man?
DJ Marcus. Okay. DJ Marcus is what do you call it? I'm a producer. I'm a musician.
Yeah.
I'm an artist. And I'm an artist manager. It's like it's a whole lot of things happening at the same time.
Big package,
It's
big package
crazy.
over there.
It's crazy. But yeah. So I started uh, as an artist.
Mm-hmm.
Then I kind of like developed into a producer.
Mm-hmm.
Then I just ended up one day being an artist manager when somebody just came up to my doorstep and was like, can you be my manager? I was like, okay, we'll give it a try. Because this is what happens when you're in Zimbabwe. You have to try everything. Everything is optional, man. You don't have to let anything go out of the table, So you just have to
Yeah.
grab every opportunity as it comes. So that's what happened. So I just ended up being an artist manager. So I got like all those four roles in one.
Oh, brilliant, man. No, so you seem to be, you're doing well because, I just listen to your songs because I think I would say I'm your number one fan when it comes to the work that you do.
Thank you, man. Thank you,
Um,
man.
I,
Thank you,
I,
man.
I I love what you do. I appreciate the hustle, but the journey, I know the journey has not been easy. You've been in the game a minute now.
Oh, yeah.
And I played a few songs from the artists that you've worked with, you've
Yeah.
managed, and you've collaborated with. At the start of this
Mm-hmm.
video, there's more
Mm,
artists that you've worked with. But for me,
yeah.
the one that stands out is Aishan, the one who sang Kure.
Yeah.
You know, that one, I think for you was the epitome of your career, I must say. And, you
Yeah,
know,
yeah,
I
yeah,
know
yeah.
there's
Aisha,
still a
my
lot to
boy.
the back, but yeah, tell us, man, how did you hook up with Aisha and get to work on such a big tune?
Okay, so this is like I said, initially how I started my career was I just used to like make beats and then take them to like I used to go to Jamal's studio. That's No Limit, right? So, so the guys over there just used to know me as a guy who just make beats, and then you come and ask for artists to work with. So they kind of did know me. So because I've worked with most of their a lot of a huge number of their artists, you know, on some
List,
projects
man.
of
Let's
my
give
own.
us a list, man. Just show off, man. This is your time, man.
Okay.
Who have you worked with, man? Like,
Oh, okay.
bless your
So I've
CV
worked
right here,
with.
man. Go on and go and tell us, man.
Okay. 'Cause I didn't think it was really necessary because most of these guys were still like unknown, so they
Yeah.
didn't have like like big tunes. But I've worked with a guy called Uncle P. I've
Mhm.
worked with 5 Point. I've worked with Chap Moreno. So most of these were like upcoming artists from uh, what do you call it? From Jamal Studio, which is No Limits. So on one of my visits to No Limits Studio, I kind of made I was introduced to Aisha, and brilliant kid, man. His sound was really awesome. Yeah.
Yeah,
So
man.
then Jamal was like, you know what? You Aishan, you should collaborate with Marcos. Marcos is like he can help you a whole lot. You know how those guys will be singing praises about you, so that you make things happen. You know how it is.
Yeah,
So,
of course, man.
so I was like, okay, I'm really interested in working with you, and so Aishan had a song. He was writing and composing at that time. So he introduced me. I said, okay, this is the track I have. It's called My Lover and whatnot. I was like, I listened to it. I was like, it's a dope track. Okay, let me go and work some magic, and then we'll see if we can collaborate, right? So I went and I did my thing, and boom, we were in the studio, made the song My Lover. So this is how I used to work with most artists, because I didn't want like to have like those complicated contracts,
Mhm.
So the deal that I would just offer artists is like, let's do a collaboration, right? You're the artist because I don't sing. I just
Yeah,
produce
fair.
music. So you're the artist. You do your thing. I collaborate. It's my song. But if you want to perform it, I don't have anything against you performing it. But it's my song. Whatever royalties are going to come out of it, they are mine. But you can perform it wherever you want. Even if I ask you sometimes to say, okay, I have a gig, would you be able to come in and help me, collaborate or perform the song? It will be fine. So we're like, okay. Those were the kind of deals that I would have with most of the artists I collaborate with. So we wouldn't even have like written agreements or contracts, just to cut the long story short.
Yeah,
Right.
but
So,
now I think you're much more professional, isn't it? Like now you've got contracts and you're doing things
the,
properly, man.
okay, right.
That's what I
Right
want to
now,
hear,
okay,
man. So,
cause I've learned a lot. I've learned a lot.
I know.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
anyway,
So, yeah.
moving on smoothly, man. Like
Mm,
the next one was,
mm.
the artists that you are now looking at and that you've just signed. For me, to be honest, I've got a few that I've started listening to, vibing to, and
Okay.
I've got a few that you've worked with. They're not so new, but for me, I've got two that stand out, and there's Kanta and
Yeah.
one Stacy
Kruger.
Macheso. Say?
Yeah, Stacy Macheso. Okay. Oh, Stacy Macheso is very new. She's fresh
I
out of the
know.
box, man. She's fresh out of the box, you know.
I,
But
I
I'm also working with this this guy Kruger is like a major thing right now. You know, I do help him. He's got management here in Zimbabwe,
okay.
which is me and my partner Tom. We formed this company called Illicit. So Illicit is it's a record label, and at the same time it's a management company.
Okay.
So we kind of help out. Yeah, we kind of help out Kruger on his stuff. Then he also has management in the UK and I think in Australia too. You know, so we kind of like his go-to guys here in Zimbabwe. You know, so Kruger is the one who did that the Ginde song, and it's a smash hit. He just
Yeah.
released the new video like 2 weeks ago. Oh man, it's really something else. You know, and people are actually saying, okay, Kruger. I end Nichimuti. That's what they're saying in short. You know, I end Nichimuti.
He's taking it and he's
So
running with it.
so
Nah, bro, man.
yeah,
I've got to update. I've
yeah.
got to update myself with Kruger because I'm a fan, man. I'm a fan, and
Yeah.
maybe we'll put him up for an interview, man, and talk to the man and get to know the man soon.
Cool.
But
No.
for me, the single that came out this week for me was the single of, the moment for me, man. Um, young young Stacy Macheso, man.
Okay.
I think you did some amazing work with that song. It's my favorite song at the moment. I've been
Ah,
playing it.
thank
I
you, man.
think
Thank you, man.
I've just overplayed it. Like my Spotify is off the chain. And
Serious.
whoever is prepared to listen to the song, I'm just directing them there, man. I think
Cool.
she's the future of the
Ah,
music
thanks, man.
industry,
Thanks, man.
and hopefully, with this platform, we can bring her on board, and we can tell people about this young talent out of Zimbabwe who's got some big shoes that she needs to fill. But we'll leave that one for her interview. Otherwise, I won't have anything to say. But
Okay. And you know how I met Stacy Macheso.
go
Uh,
on.
this other kid who came to me was always bothering me about wanting to me to help him with the music. And so one day just like I have a friend, but her name is Stacy Macheso. I will introduce you to her. But then we were talking this other day, and she's like, "Yo, DJ, I got some songs that I want to send to you. So can you like listen to them, and maybe we can work something out?" I was like, "Okay, no problem." So I just thought, man, I didn't take it seriously because I was like, these kids, you never know. Maybe she's really, if she really was serious about music, maybe she would just ask her dad to like help her out.
Yeah,
So I think she's really not that good. That's why she's coming to me or something. But then she sent me like 4 tracks,
yeah.
and then I listened to that one, Ingos, and I was like, oh my god, this thing. So I had to, and I told her, I'm like, we have to make this song.
I,
Come to the studio right away, and I'm gonna make a beat for you. And this other guy come in and help me also make the beat. And when we gave her the song, the beat, and she was like, she went in tears, and she's like, I sang the song to my dad this other time, and he cried. I was like, wow, that's really big, And you know
oh,
how Alec Macheso is like, and we're like, he
don't,
cried. I'm like, oh, you're serious?
but my shadow
Okay.
cried because you
Yeah,
need
Baba Sharo cried.
man, it's amazing, man. Like in this house
Yeah.
right now, man, it's the song of the moment. I played
Mm,
religiously, man, since you linked me up with it. I was waiting for
mm.
its release, and I wasn't disappointed. You didn't disappoint me on that one. And
Shout out, man. Shout
anybody
out.
watching this, Stacy Macheso, Ingozi,
Mm.
Spotify, iTunes, song is there.
Gonna be
Amazing.
available on Vivo tomorrow.
There you go, exclusive. Available on Vivo, Illicit Records on Vivo.
Monday.
Go and watch go and listen to the song, please, because that's what we need. But young talent, 18 years of age. I want to interview Stacey Macheso as soon as, man. She needs to hit the ground running, and we're gonna support her to do that, man. But pass my
Cool,
regards
cool.
to Stacey still. So is music selling, man, in Zimbabwe, man? Like, you know, we've got too much to talk about, you know? Is music selling in Zimbabwe? What's the market like?
Okay, so the music industry in Zimbabwe, man, is you know, I would say in other parts of Africa,
Mm-hmm.
they are making huge steps
Mm-hmm.
in improving, the music industry.
Mm-hmm.
I talk of Kenya, talk of Nigeria, are making huge steps. We can't even talk of South Africa. But here in Zimbabwe, I think to actually say we have a music industry, it's really, really difficult because for you to have an industry, there's a lot of things that need to, come in place for you to say you have formed an industry, because we're basically, most artists are living, or hand to mouth. You have to do shows for you to eat. If you don't get shows, then you starve. Like literally starve. And now with the whole lockdown issue, most artists are probably starving.
Wow.
But then we're thankful for the guys who have been doing like those, live shows and live performances,
Okay.
and those guys who have been sponsoring. And I've seen that at least the what you call it, the commercial industry,
Yes.
the companies, they've been like coming on board,
So,
to make these things happen, sponsoring these things to make them happen. But the problem is, they're only available for those artists you'd regard as the popular artist. It's not available to everyone. So if you're not that popular, and if you don't know people who make that kind of thing happen, you're
then,
probably going to starve. You see,
wow.
so that's the reality. We at the moment, you can't say we have an industry in Zimbabwe, a music industry, because right now you can talk of things like copyright, selling music. Um, we're actually thankful for things like YouTube,
Yeah.
online stores. At least that's the only way we can secure and say, okay, we are selling music. But you can't. Nowadays you can't sell CDs. You can't
No.
sell. It's impossible.
So,
So.
so, so so basically, for the industry to grow, we need more views on social media. We need to be
Yeah. So,
pushing. We need to be pushing for
yeah.
views, for likes, so that we can have, royalties from the views and things like that.
Yes. Yes.
Which is,
Yes.
I think
Yes.
the
Yes.
world, to
Yes.
be honest, is the world is changing in the way
Yeah. It's
things
changing.
are being done. And I don't think after this COVID situation kind of dies down, a lot of things are going to change and everything is moving online now. Hence, a platform like African Entrepreneurs Post, talking to people like you and pushing and selling what you do out there so that people are aware that a click means, means livelihood for people. And it's important
Yeah. Shout out, man. Shout
that
out.
we support each other and we push this positive agenda, because
Yes.
we need it. We need it. So no, nice one on that one. So the next one, talent availability, man, because I know there's a lot of talent in Zimbabwe. I know, studio time costs, and I know you said you've got a studio now. Where is your
Yeah.
studio in Harare? Whereabouts are you based? How do we get in contact with you? Let the viewers know what's up, man.
Okay, so on the first part of your question, like how is the talent in Zimbabwe, man? Talent in Zimbabwe is massive, man. Like you can't even comprehend, the amount of talent. But then the avenues for those people to like, showcase their talent, they are very limited, so it's difficult
Mhm.
to really appreciate the level of talent that we have, because there's limited platforms for people to showcase, and there's sort of like this notion here in Zimbabwe whereby which, I think the outside world would assume, if we were to say, who are your best musicians? People just bring, those that they know, like
Yeah,
probably the foremost known artist in Zimbabwe. Then people just assume, yeah,
that's it.
that's
Yeah.
it in Zimbabwe. That's it. But there's a whole lot that's going on in Zimbabwe.
Mhm.
So I once saw a status by this was written on somebody's status this other day. It said, um, most talented artists in Zimbabwe, the talented artists in Zimbabwe are not known. I
and I
was
and I
like, what?
I think that is
Okay.
I think that
I
is
know it's like taking shots at those who are already known, but it's not like that. But I'm just saying that was the quote. It was, most talented artists in Zimbabwe are not known. Like, okay, that's fine.
no, I can feel the sentiment because there's some music that I will go on YouTube and you see people, producing some amazing amount of work.
Mm.
But I think the marketing aspect is not
Yes,
quite there.
yes,
And
yes.
moving all this music online is not
Mm-hmm.
quite especially
Mm.
list subject for a lot of people, and I think that's where they let themselves down. But I'm keen
Yeah,
on music, so I know the talent is
yeah.
there.
You follow music. You follow music. So for some people who don't follow music now, okay,
You get
then
to see what you get exposed to.
mhm.
So yeah, no, we've got to push, and like I said, we've got platforms now. We need to establish these platforms and push the agenda forward. So the next question
Shout
for
out.
you, DJ, is you know, I know we've spoke about briefly. What does the future hold for illicit records? What are you looking to do and achieve in the next? I'll say in the next year, really.
Okay, so um, so our studio basically is located. We are based in Harare.
Mhm.
Um, Located along Jason Moyo and First. Um, so like our business model is like because when you're working in an environment like Zimbabwe, whereby things are like unpredictable, you sort of have to be flexible in terms of like it's I don't think it's really common in other countries for you to have like a music label, but it's also a management company, you know, but because this is Zimbabwe, you know, you have to, because you're like trying to grab every opportunity that you can get. and then also, and because most of the artists that come to you, you know, they don't have that financial capacity to say, okay, I'm going to have a manager, and then I'm going to have a record label, and then I'm going to have these things like as a separate entity,
Mhm.
you know. So for illicit, the future, the kind of future that we are dreaming of or that we want to build right now is for us to be able to have an established artist management company whereby people can actually, you know, rely on our services and be able to say, okay, if you really need people who can take care of your music, you know, you should go to DJ Marcos. You know, he can really, really help you out. And I've seen, you know, these upcoming artists coming out to me and be like, you know, I've had, this is what you can do. Can you please help me out? You know,
Mhm.
so we're trying to sort of like build a business, our business, based on those upcoming artists mainly. So maybe in the near future we'll be able to work with even bigger artists, but at the moment we're sort of like concentrating on those upcoming artists. That's why you see most of the work that we're doing right now is trying to build on new artists, you know. So like I can tell you, Aishan was our like, you know, he gave us a test of what we can do, you
Okay.
know,
Yeah.
like okay, now, so we kind of tested the drag of the whole music industry. When it pays off, we'll be like, okay, so this is what happens when you make
Right.
when you are part of a hit, you
Mhm.
know, because we had never been involved. Me personally, as an artist and also as a producer, I had never been part of a hit before. So when Aishan came in, and then we were part of that hit, I was like, okay, oh, this is what it takes for someone to say, okay, this is a hit, and what is required, you know, because it's a whole different ballgame
Mm.
making a hit, and
Yeah.
at the same time still maintaining your name in the game, you know. So
Yeah.
it's an opportunity that doesn't come as often, you know. So when it comes, you like have to
Yes,
grab the
rabbits.
opportunity
Yeah.
by by every means. So right now we just concentrating mainly on, you know, upcoming artists. Those are the ones we are trying to build. But then we also work with you know, other artists, like I was mentioning, like we do help out on with Kruger.
Okay.
Those guys are not those guys are big, you know. So
So so
they
the
give us an opportunity to learn, you know, to learn about how because most of the time Kruger knows what he wants, you know, he knows what he wants. And and usually what he does is, Marcos, this is what I want. I want 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I want you also to learn, if you're managing someone, you need to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You know, I'm like, okay, cool. So for him, it's a give and take relationship. I learn a lot from him, and then
you
he
learned it.
also I also get to do stuff for him, and I also get the opportunity to, because he's famous, you know.
You get
So
an
you know, you
opportunity
get to
to just
brush shoulders, you know, with
bask in
people,
his
you
glory.
know. Yeah, you know, get those contacts, you know, because really in Zimbabwe, you know, it's not just the talent that matters, you know, it's
Mhm.
also you need to know the gatekeepers of the industry, because if you don't know them, yeah, I assure you, you will not
You will
make
not
it.
make it.
So
No,
you also need to know
the future,
to know the gatekeepers.
the future then is, I think is great because you've come up with a diverse, dynamic, dynamic
Yeah.
way of going over the hurdles that are there within the industry in Zimbabwe, and you're making it work for you. And I think I think you've had hits underground, because if it was just on my own account, man, I've liked and shared what I can as much as I can.
Thank you, man.
You
Thank you,
know,
man. Yeah, number one fan.
and I always support, and I support Zim artists, man. I love Zimbabwe. I love the work you're
Appreciate it.
doing. So this is the most important part of the interview, because we're just gonna finish off the interview now. Give us a positive message from top, a quote that you think is positive and that you would want to share today, and then as well tell us where we can find you. Where can we find DJ Marcos Illicit Records? So we'll put the links in the description below as well. But there's your last piece, so your going away piece. So positive message for the viewers to start with.
Ouch. So I was about to guess. Are we even allowed to curse here on this?
No, we can't curse, man. This is gonna be child-friendly platform. Young people need to look up to you, man. We can't, you know.
Yeah. Okay. So I have. I usually this quote that I usually like, but for some reason it
Yeah.
just nice, But it's from if you watched the movie Coach Carter,
Yes.
uh, there was this question he was always asking this guy, what is your biggest fear?
Yes.
Right. Yes. That quote when came up with about one's biggest fear, that aspect whereby people feel like, I can't do this, maybe because, I feel like you doubt yourself, but the moment you doubt yourself, I don't think it's like you're the first person to kill your dream before someone else kills it. The moment you doubt your capabilities, say, okay, I can't do this because of A, B, C, D. You've already killed your dream before someone else has killed it for you. So you don't need to doubt yourself. Then you just got push hard. Times are hard for everyone. I'm sure even Trump is facing a hard time wherever he is.
Oh, yeah.
But he is the president of the free world. But anyway, times are hard for everyone. So it's not a justification for you to say, I'm going to be reluctant just because things are hard. You just gotta keep grinding, keep pushing. One way or the other. I think music industry is the one industry whereby you have to. They say if you keep repeating your mistakes, then you're a fool. But music industry is the one industry whereby you have to keep repeating, whatever you were doing. Try to improve whatever you did last year, because you produce a song today, you release a song today, and nobody listens. People ask you, did you even get paid, or did you even make a single penny out of it? Like, no, I didn't. But what I can assure you is next year I'm still going to do another project.
So
That's how insane music is.
So
So
basically, you're pushing for positivity is be consistent, you've got to try again, and it will work out, and it works out, and you will learn with each mistake that you make, which is, I'll say that's some positive vibes right there, man. And so where do people find you then on social media then?
Okay. Yeah. On Instagram, DJ Marcus ZW. still on Facebook, DJ Marcus ZW. Then please follow and subscribe our YouTube Vevo account. That's Illicit Vevo. Okay, we got some new stuff that's dropping here. Like starting tomorrow. We're dropping tomorrow. It's Monday 6th. Yes,
Yeah, yeah.
tomorrow Monday 6th. We're dropping Stacy Macheso's visualizer on YouTube, because most people were complaining, you didn't put the song on YouTube, because we had some technical difficulties. But then
Brilliant.
tomorrow, Monday 5, you have Stacy Macheso's Ingozi on YouTube for all you YouTubers. Then
So
we're
we
also
will put,
having
we will
new
put
music
the
dropping
links,
in. Yep.
links in the description.
What?
We'll put the links in the description when it's uploaded.
Yes.
And
Yes.
thank you very much, bro. Thank you very much. It's been an event and a moment. And thank you very much for taking
Thank
time, and
you.
keep doing what you do, man. And keep positive, keep going, keep hustling, keep smiling, keep making music, because you're the reason why we keep on smiling and we keep on dancing. Thank you, DJ Marcos. Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you, homie. See ya.
Yeah, mate.
We are bad, oh. Real bad, oh. We are bad, oh.
No limit.
Oh, na 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 na. I shot. Yeah. Kundi wana kudai so semunu I wandiwe. Ndimire patita nasi ndonzwa kuda kushema. Maye bako bajigarasha bachiti wangu ashayeko. Oh, cause of my poverty. Wise off I need on the same. Panatano baiti hamba shila isona nangeni. Ndai tu kwa jututi. Oh, because ndai kuda. Hona ndai kuira bazi. Kwenda magunje nsina mari.